the Olympic torch, the same Olympic torch I carried through the streets of Atlanta just before I competed in my final Olympic Games. Backstory: the Olympic torch, it is always lit, it's always started, the flame is lit in ancient Olympia. And this particular Olympic flame ended up at the Olympic cauldron during the opening ceremonies at my final Olympic Games in 2004 in Athens, Greece. That particular year, the relay went all around the world, not just around Greece. Came to the United States for 5 days, went to 5 cities. Atlanta was one. We got a chance to run the torch. So my part of the torch was, the relay was just 5 runners from the finale that evening in Centennial Olympic Park in Atlanta. And here's the thing about these torch relays that's so cool. It is such a festive occasion. I mean, they close down streets and people change their work schedules, all to be a part of the Olympic spirit, the Olympic values. And it is so cool to see the little stories that happen just along the side of the road where you happen to be carrying the Olympic torch. I remember I was right in the downtown area of Atlanta, just at the 5 Points area. It was very busy, except where I started, it was nearly empty. Now there was a truck in front of me with a loudspeaker on it, and I could hear it, the loudspeaker in the truck saying, "Here comes Joe Jacoby, here comes Joe Jacoby." And we make it around the turn, I'm carrying the torch, and it's a near empty block, except for 2 young women who had set up a card table on the sidewalk with a tablecloth, candles, a bottle of wine. And I turn to them and I raise the torch, and they look back at me and they say, "You're not Kobe, you're not Kobe." I'm thinking, they think I'm Kobe Bryant. And I turn to them and say, "What gave it away? Was it the shoe endorsement?" And we smiled and had a great laugh and a wave. And I just think those are the stories, just seeing all the trouble that people go to enjoy the moment and just to make it such a festive event. And now that we are actually selling this Olympic torch, it happens to be on eBay right now. And I just wanted to share this story because I think these are the stories that make passing along our Olympic memories so much fun. And I hope that whoever will have this Olympic torch will have this video to remember my feelings about carrying it in Atlanta that day. That's what just makes all this so much fun. And so if you want to learn more about the torch itself, if you're watching this on Facebook, I'll put a link to the eBay listing in the comments and on YouTube in the description. And no matter what, at least you now know a fun story about me getting to carry this wonderful Olympic torch. Thanks, everyone.